find that when I wear lower rise jeans or even mid rise, that I'm kind of pulling at my jeans. I feel uncomfortable. When I'm sitting down, I'm wondering, is everything hanging out for the world to see? And so I've kind of gotten in the groove of, I'm so old. You guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Lauren, and on this channel I cover all things fashion, entrepreneurship, and motherhood. So if this sounds like something that interests you, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you are already a subscriber, you are part of the family. I thank you for coming back yet again and sticking with me. Today I'm bringing you guys a style with me video. So this was requested by one of my good friends. She's also a YouTuber here, Shay Gardner Yoga. Go check out her video. She's amazing. She wanted to know, how do I put my looks together? Like, what is my thought process when I'm going in my closet and building an outfit? I've seen so many videos on this particular subject, and of course everybody's tips are different. I mean, for the most part they're pretty basic, but it all depends on your style, right? So for a person who has a more laid back style, they're gonna have different answers from a person who's a little bit more eccentric and out there and bold and colorful, as opposed to someone who's earthy, and so on and so forth. So take these tips with a grain of salt. I'm pretty sure these tips you can apply to any type of style that you have. And Shay was very specific in that she wanted it to be through all seasons. I'm bringing you that video right now. I will have my phone with me for notes, so if I'm looking down, that's why. I will tag this lip in the description. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills in malt. So a really deep brown. So yeah, and then I just have on, if you've watched my collective clothing accessories haul video, you have seen this Just Fab top. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into this video. I am in my bedroom yet again, you guys. It is hard filming with young kids. I usually film kind of in my living room area, and I try to beat them to it, but if they're up, to the bedroom I go. So don't pay attention, my bedroom is a work in progress, but hey, here we are. I gotta make the video, so boom, let's go. All right. Also, what I want to do for you guys is kind of try on and show you as I go. I thought that would be a really fun way to kind of interact with the video and get a sense of what I mean as I'm talking. So number one, you want basics for layering. So whenever I'm getting dressed, I'm gonna go with the most basic, simple things. Things that I can add to, right? So depending on the season, if it's warm outside, I'll wear that one piece. If it's cold outside, I'll go ahead and layer on top. But the thing is, you want it to be somewhat fitted, a slim shape. Nothing this is not a layering piece, because there's a lot of structure going on, a lot of detail. So this isn't a layering piece. A layering piece, and you'll see in my example, is something like a tank or a camisole or a turtleneck in the colder months. And so you want to start with those. Basics are so important. Again, you can apply this to any wardrobe. Anyone will tell you, you need basics. And when I think of basics, I think of things that can work as neutrals. So that would be your black, white, tan, gray. Colors that are pretty muted. That can even be an olive green or a mustard yellow. You can make anything a neutral. That's kind of my rule. But something that's kind of a solid print. So that's definitely number one. Number two, and this probably speaks to my age and the fact that I'm a mom of 3, so I look for high-waisted bottoms. Gone are the days magnificent for me, where I'm wearing low-rise jeans or hell even mid-rise jeans. I just don't do it anymore. When I find in the rhythm of wearing or looking for high-waisted bottoms, so that applies to everything. You want a skirt that kind of sits a little bit higher up on your waist, just loose, like not loose, but pants, denim, like whatever it is, I look for a high-waisted bottom, and I find that depending on the fit, it's going to suck me in, it's going to kind of skim over and smooth out that muffin top problem area that you might have, or maybe you don't, but I just find it to be a bit more flattering, at least on me, so I go for a high-waisted bottom. So that is definitely my number 2. Number 3, and this is my favorite. So this is when style hacks, I like to call it, come into play. This is when you put like that extra little touch on your clothing. So you can put on a basic outfit, right? You can have on a t-shirt, you can have on jeans, and you can have on whatever shoes. You might look okay, but you're not going to you're not going to look pulled together. And there's different style hacks you can do that the fashionistas do or whatever that kind of just pulls you together, makes you look very polished, makes you look a little like you know what you're doing, okay? So I have some signature style hacks that I always do whenever I wear a shirt, and this is also because I'm a busty girl, but it works for any size, any shape. I do the French tuck, okay? And so that is when you just kind of take, and I'm showing you, so you kind of take the front of your top, tuck it in, leaving the rest of the top out. So it kind of like, again, it creates a shape, whereas when it's out, there is no shape. You know, it looks a little baggy, it looks a little loose. If that's what you're going for, fine. But tucking in that front piece, and sometimes I'll even, if it's a button down, I will take one side of the shirt and tuck it in and leave the other side of the shirt out. Just that little adjustment can really like elevate your look, and again, make you look like you know what you're doing. All right, that's one. So another one is rolling my sleeves. Again, I'm a tall girl, so usually long sleeves do not ever hit me at my wrist, and so it's just, I don't know, and it's also just a thing that I have. I don't like long sleeves. So I always find myself just kind of rolling up my sleeve, and there's different ways you can do this, and it all is going to depend on what you are rolling up. So if you're rolling up a blazer, you might do it differently. If you're rolling up a button down, you might do that differently. But rolling up, literally just pushing up your sleeves, can make all the difference. Like, you legit go from, you know, you might have an oversized blazer on and it's looking kind of frumpy on you, and your sleeves are all belled out. Once you go ahead and push up those sleeves or you roll them up, oh, bam, like, again, instant elevation. All right, another one is cinching the waist, and so this works really well for dresses. This works well for like dusters. If you have just simply taking a belt, and it can be a simple belt, and just cinching in that waist. Again, we are all about creating a shape where there might not be one. Unless you're wearing really structured clothing, you want to be able to create something, some type of silhouette. And so wearing a belt and cinching it in, even if your outfit comes with a belt, sometimes you'll get a jumpsuit that comes with a belt, go ahead and switch that belt out. Put in a different belt, really take up that style a notch. And so those are things that I like to do. Number 4, bold accessories, okay? So in this case, I'm showing you my bold accessory can be my lip. I can have on, and I do, and I might have something more simple than this, but I can have on the most simple, just white tee, basic skinny jeans, flats, nothing fancy, but me putting on a bold lip instantly can elevate my look. And that is personal preference, of course. Like I said in my 20 things I no longer buy video, I don't really buy or wear a bold lip as much anymore, but I like to indulge every once in a while when I just again, want to elevate my look. And so that is a really fun way. Also, headbands. So this is just a slender kind of scarf that I have. And so I like to fold it, tie it, and then what I do is I just create a series of knots. So it's nothing fancy, you guys. I used to always want one of these knotted like headbands. They either didn't fit and were too tight for me, or I just didn't want to spend the money. So I had this scarf in my closet, in my arsenal already. And so I just said, you know what, let me just try to take this and just continue to knot it. Oh, look at my blue hair. It goes really well with that. But just continue to knot it. And it's one of my favorite looks. I get so many compliments on it. It's so simple. I love the blue. Blue is my favorite color. I will wear this with almost any color outfit, but it goes really well with this white, really kind of like makes it pop. And it's just another way to elevate your outfit. It's a bold accessory. Also, you can go bold with earrings. Today, I don't have on any bold earrings, but I'll show you clips of earrings that I'm talking about. But you know, just that statement piece, or even in your shoes, you can have like a really bold colored shoe or bold color handbag. You guys get the idea. Simple outfit, really bold accessory that really speaks to your personality. All right, and the fifth and final like tip or thing that I use when I'm putting together an outfit is, and that's going back to the first one, is your layering pieces. So you have your basic turtleneck, your tank, your cami. Now it's time to insert some fun. And so that's when you kind of, again, elevate your look. And so you're bringing in like a nice duster, a beautiful kimono. Kimonos were my jam. I always got compliments on those. I could, again, have on the most simple outfit, you guys. Notice, that's what I do. I'm very simple when it comes to my clothing, but I will have that standout piece that really takes my look up a notch. And so duster, kimono, blazer. Head to the thrift store, please. If you are, you know, oversized blazers, men's blazers, the thrift store is the name of the game, you guys. And I should have mentioned that earlier. We don't have to spend a lot on our looks. We are lucky as women. Men can't get away with that. Men have to kind of indulge in more quality pieces. Women can get away with, and men can actually too go to the thrift store, but women can go to the thrift store. We can get those jeans for $2, get that blazer for $2, elevate that look. You might put on a more luxury piece with it, have a luxury handbag, but honey, so yes, definitely have your signature layering pieces. Again, in the colder months, you'll want to have like that chunky cardigan or what have you, but that thing that's going to take your look up a notch. All right, and at the bottom of all of this, I just want to say that your personality needs to shine through in whatever you wear. Okay, so I'm pretty sure people can tell you, if they were to think of me, that, you know, Lauren always wears, usually I wrap my hair completely, but I usually wear a bold head wrap, boldly colored head wrap, or I might have on a bold lip from time to time, or they know that I French tuck. I'm always tucking my shirts. That's my thing. Or I'm gonna have on a really standout pair of shoes that might be a little odd to some, but it's definitely a conversation piece. Okay, so that is what people can tell about me. Same thing about your style. If you're earthy, cool, wear muted colors, or you know, you kind of have like a looser fit or whatever. The whole point is a part of you, but people should be able to kind of look at you and tell who you are through your clothing. And the most important thing is, you do not want your clothes to wear you. You want to be wearing the clothes. So simply, clothes shouldn't overpower you, and it should really, like, clothes should feel like an extension of you. All right, so just running through the tips again. First one is layering basics in your good neutral colors, and so that's your tanks, camis, turtlenecks. Second one is your high-waisted bottom. Again, this is preference, but I think it just gives a much more pulled together look. Style hack, so you want to do your French tuck, your roll sleeve, your cinched waist with the belt. Fourth one is your bold accessories, and so that's when you kind of shine through with your earrings or your headband, necklaces, shoes, bags, etc. And then fifth is your layering pieces. So your blazer, your kimono, your duster, oversized cardigan, things like that. And again, personality on top of everything. So I hope this was really helpful. I hope you guys enjoy seeing the looks along with it. Let me know what you like, how you piece together outfits. It might be completely different from what I said. But once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I love all of the support. Make sure to comment down below, like the video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video.